Welcome to a college football holiday, National Signing Day. I'm Barry Tramel, along with OU writer Jason Kersey. We're here on the OU campus where Bob Stoops announced his 2015 signing class. And surprise, surprise, Stoops likes his class. Jason, the message is always the same on signing day. It's a really a period of optimism.
Oh yeah, I mean, you asked the question to Cale Gundy, have you ever not liked a class? And he said no. Well, of course not. What is he supposed to say? So I also, you know, to that same along those same lines, I thought it was interesting when Bob Stoops said that the number of linebackers they have is the exact number they wanted. That can't be true because they run a 4 linebacker defense and they've got 11. So I don't think everything went exactly as planned, but I do think that they have a really good class, especially considering the season that they just had.
Who jumps out at you on this class? What are the names that you think will make immediate impacts?
Well, I think that the 2 linebackers, Ricky DeBerry and Arthur McGinnis, are 2 guys that you have to look at as guys they're going to probably be relying on to make immediate impacts. Neville Gallimore, the defensive tackle, is a guy I think who could come in and play. He's from Canada, continuing an odd Canadian pipeline for OU. So, I mean, those are the 3 that really stick out.
How about offensively? This OU needed receivers, especially quality receivers. Became sort of a thin position. D.D. Westbrook's a JUCO guy already on campus. Who among that receiving core stands out?
Well, D.D. Westbrook, I think, is somebody they're definitely going to rely on. But beyond that, I look at a Dahu Green, the kid from Westmore. You know, he's a guy that really didn't do anything this year that was all that different from last year. So that sort of makes you wonder why they waited so long to offer him. But he's a kid who's really talented, got great hands, and I think he's a player that could really make an impact. And we know they need receivers. Receiver was one of the worst position groups on the team last year. And if none of the guys on campus now could hack it, they were going to have to find guys who could.
And maybe the player most talked about by Bob Stoops was a kicker, Austin Siebert from Illinois, a dual threat guy, a kicker and a punter. Bob said he can do it all.
Yeah, he did, and you know, he said that there's a chance he could do both here. I know when I've talked to Austin Seibert myself, that's what he's told me, that's what he would prefer to do, is to come in and do both. And they have openings with Michael Honeycutt and Jed Barnett both being seniors last year. So that's going to be a really interesting guy, a guy who made 70-yard field goals in pregame warmups this year at his high school in Illinois. So he's certainly a guy I think that's going to need to come in and make an immediate impact.
So that's the news from Norman. Bob Stoops likes his class. Really not any news there. Coaches always like their class. We will see how the 2015 class for Oklahoma shapes up. For further OU football coverage, stay here on News OK and every day in the Oklahoman.